Hello and welcome to Champion PE with me, Mr. Morris. This unit we're going to be focusing on target games. But before we get into our lesson, let's start with a warm-up to get our muscles and our bodies nice and warm, ready for some exercise. All you're going to need for this warm-up is a little bit of space. You can use your living room and some sensible clothes that are nice and comfortable for some activity. Today's warm-up is one that you'll be familiar with. It's the bean game. I'm going to call it different types of beans and you're going to move in a way that is linked to them. So I'll show you a few of them and then hopefully you'll understand. So if I say running bean, all I want you to do is just running on the spot. Okay, get them arms going, them legs, knees nice and high. Perfect. Say jumping bean, just jumping on the spot. If I say broad bean, you're going to make yourself nice and wide and you're going to move around in just a little area. If I say string bean, nice and tall on those tiptoes with those fingers reach up nice and high and just step it around, making sure you don't bump into anything. A couple more that we've got. Jelly bean. You're going to make yourself all floppy and you're going to move around like a jelly bean, okay? And you can take a few steps moving it around, those floppy arms and floppy legs. Some of our favourite ones, we've got baked bean. Baked bean, you're gonna lie down, like you're in the sun, and just enjoy a little relax. And our last one is French bean. When I say French bean, you're gonna shout out as loud as you can, ooh la la, like a French person. Do we understand? Perfect. Right, whatever I tell you to do, you're going to copy. Run a bean. Running around, you can use all the space that you've got. Nice and fast. Jumping bean. Jumping up and down. String bean. Nice and tall, taking big, long steps. Run a bean. Jumping bean. Jelly bean. French bean. Perfect. Baked bean. Get down on that floor. Nice sunbathing position. Have a relax. Run a bean. Get up again. Let's go. As fast as you can. Jumping bean. Jelly bean. Broad bean. Now you know the actions. Listen to what I say and just copy as quick as you can. Run a bean. Jumping bean, nice high jumps. Jelly bean. French bean. Baked bean. Jumping bean. Run a bean. Broad bean. And relax. Right, now that we're nice and warm, we can get to the main part of the lesson. Now the focus of today's lesson is the underarm throw. With the underarm throw, we're working on throwing for accuracy. So trying to hit a target or reach somebody who's on our team with an object by throwing it underarm. Now, for this lesson, you're going to need some small objects, ideally a ball, but if you don't have a ball, don't worry. I've got bean bags or even a pair of socks. I'm going to firstly show you how to do the underarm throw and then we're going to set some challenges for you. So to break down the skill, you're going to take your object and you're going to hold it in your dominant hand. Your dominant hand is the hand that you write with. So if you don't know, think about what hand you pick up a pen or a pencil with. That is your dominant hand, your strong one. You're going to stand facing the target, and for me the target is the washing basket. Again, if you don't have a washing basket, don't worry. You can put a towel down or you can get a brother or a sister or an adult to stand there and they can try and catch the object. You're going to face your target. Object's in your dominant hand and you are going to swing your arm back as you take a step forward with your weak foot, swing your arm forward and release. Now I didn't quite get it into the basket. I didn't put enough power in my throw. Not a problem, we'll have another go. Same technique, but this time I'm going to put a little bit more power. Object in my dominant hand, standing facing the object, I'm going to swing back and step forward and release. And that time I got it in the basket. Have a practice doing that, either aiming for a target or throwing the object to a partner. Do it maybe 10, 12 times and see how you get along. Think about the technique, hold it in your dominant hand, step in, swinging and release, and think about the amount of power that you need to put into your throw. Have a go now and see how you get on. Okay, well done. I hope that felt comfortable and you managed to do it. Now we're going to move on to our first challenge. What I want you to do is to set up 3 separate targets. Now, as you can see, I've got a large basket, I've got a small basket, and I've got a cone. You're also going to need 3 objects, so I've got 3 beanbags. But again, if you've not got 3 beanbags, it's going to get 3 pairs of socks or 3 scrunched up pieces of paper, anything that's soft that won't cause damage that you can throw. Wonderful. If you don't have baskets like I do, you can do 1 large towel, 1 medium towel, 1 small towel, anything that can act as a target. Press pause if you want now to go and get all your equipment ready, and then we'll start together. Brilliant. Right, this is the activity. What you're going to do with your 3 target, with your 3 objects, is you're going to take it in turns, trying to get all 3 into each target. So I'm going to start on my first one, which is the big basket. I'll drop the 2 other objects, hold it in my dominant hand. I'm going to step, swing, and throw. Now, because I got it in, I get to go again. Hold it in my dominant hand, step, swing, and throw. That's 2. And again, step, swing, and throw. Now, I missed that time, so I'm going to collect that, bring it back, and I'm going to aim for the same target. Hold it in my dominant hand, step, swing, and throw. And again, I missed. What I want you to do is practice that. Once you've got all 3 of your small throwing objects into your first target, or on your first target, then you can move on to your second target. Do the same there, and then move on to your third target. And it works really well if all 3 targets are slightly different. It gives you a little bit of a different challenge. Press pause now and you have a go at that yourself. Okay, now for your final challenge. You're going to get just one of your targets. I've chosen the large laundry basket, and you're going to get some of your throwing objects. Okay, it doesn't matter if you've got 1, 2 or 3. You're going to put a minute on the clock. Now you can either get your own clock, press pause on the video and do it in your own time, or you can do it at the same time as me if you've already got your objects set up. What you're going to do in 1 minute, you're going to see how many times you can throw underarm and hit the target. Once you've run out of your throwing objects, run, collect them, bring them back and carry on until the full minute has finished. If you're ready, you can start with me. If not, you can press pause, set yourself up and start with me when you press play, or use your own timer. I'm going to start my clock now. Let's see how I get along. That's 2. That's 4. Still on 4. And time. I got 6 in 1 minute. I'm sure you can do just as well. Make sure you have a go, and if you enjoy it, do it 2 or 3 times. Right, that's it for today's lesson. The focus on this unit is target games, and today we worked on the underarm throw. I hope by the end of that lesson you've enjoyed yourself, you develop your skills and you know how to now perform an underarm throw. And I hope that you also enjoy competing against yourself, trying to get a better score on each of those challenges each time you did it. If you enjoyed that or you want a little bit more practice, carry on practicing. Go down to the park with some objects, aim for different targets, play with your brother or sister, keep working on those skills. Really well done today, guys. Hopefully we'll see you next week. Thank you very much.